base of one of the erectors. This is a so-called Rhodesian skull found in Zimbabwe. And one of the last, Australia, put this in Stargate. Notice the nose. Here? Notice the nose? Yes. It's present, it sticks out. This is an artist's reconstruction of what this individual might have looked like. By the way, this individual died of probably a brain infection. Had a bad tooth. The abscess went to the mouth and went to the mastoid process and then got into the brain and then he was dead. So, take care of your teeth. Tis the season. Tis the season. I do too. Tool use is habitual. We don't know when tool use starts exactly. We do have a bone that has a scar in it dated 3.4 million years ago, which would be right in the Lucy era. So maybe that was the case. That they were already using stone tools. This is an Oldowan tool, which was used by Homo habilis and probably some earlier as well. Notice it's just a round river pebble that has been whacked a few times, so that it flakes off. These are other pictures of Oldowan tools. They're called Oldowan tools, and they're pretty simple. Here are other Oldowan tools. Now, Leakey said, don't underestimate the usefulness of these tools. They were probably used for chopping wood, but certainly for cutting up body parts. Leakey, in one of his famous demonstrations, we likely have demonstrations, took a river pebble, whacked a few flakes off, and then skinned the gazelle in 15 minutes with that tool. So you can, if you're good at it, you can do it pretty fast. And they are not necessarily all that primitive. Here's some more Oldowan tools that are a little more advanced. When we get to Homo erectus, the Oldowan tool evolves into an Acheulean hand axe. This is the hand axe, and the Oldowan tools up on top. Shows the progression from one to the next. Hand axes are a mystery. We don't know what exactly they were used for. They were probably used for a lot of things. They're about 6 to 9 inches long. I wish we had some in this university. At the University of Illinois, they had a bunch of really lousy ones that they got for cheap. And we got to hold them and so forth. And it was interesting that about 2/3 of the hand axes felt very comfortable in your right hand, and about 1/3 felt very comfortable in the left hand. So we may already have had handedness evolving at this time. Well, here's what an Acheulean hand axe looks like. In picture form, this is what it looks like for real. Here are some Acheulean tools. And here are a few more Acheulean tools. Now, this includes hand axes, but it also includes a couple of things right here, like scrapers. Scrapers. What do you use scrapers? Cleaning up pots? Well, no, they don't need pots.
You use to clean skins.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to use the skin, you have to scrape off the fascia on the inside of the skin. And you scrape that off, and then you can either use the skin as rawhide, which is not as handy as other things, but or you can tan it. And you don't need a fancy kit in order to tan a hide. All you need is the head of the animal that you kill. You crack the skull open, you get the brain out, you mash it around, and you spread it on the inside of that skin, you roll it up, you hide it from your your mom doesn't want to smell it very much. And after a week or so, it gets tan. I don't know how long does it take to tan a hide that isn't very tan? I don't know, I'll have to ask. My mother always found it, I never got to finish it. But what does that mean? It's scraper. And you're scraping hides and you might be tanning them. You're making clothing, you're making capes, you're using the skins for something. And these scrapers are a specialized tool. Just to the right of the scraper is this tool. You use that for boring. I wish this was a little clear. For boring into things. It's like a drill. Well, by Acheulean times we get not only simple tools like Oldowan tools, but we get a diversity of tools for diversity purposes. Next we get archaeological sites with tools and bones and so forth and so on. We don't get that with the earlier ones yet. Here's Mom, Dad, and Junior sitting around the fire. We found the fire, we found the bones. They were very sloppy. They would just use the tool and throw it down, which is great for archaeology. We thank them for being that way. But now we see that they had living places where they gathered. This is obviously important because this is where home life was. People would go out, get the food, bring it back. This is one of the important characteristics of humans. Here's another possible picture of folks living in a cave. It's another possible picture. And here are archaeologists thanking them for doing what they did. The next thing Homo did was spread out of Africa. That was pretty earlier than we thought. We just found two kinds of individuals that are interesting. One was at an old monastery in the country of Georgia, right near the Black Sea. We found 4 or 5 skulls that are obviously something like Homo habilis. The skull is like habilis, the bones are like habilis, the postcranial bones, they have Oldowan tools, and here they are in the next to the Black Sea. They're still the same size as Homo habilis. For years we never find anything except Erectus and later out of Africa. And so the received wisdom was that people who are too short can't leave Africa, which always puzzled me, because you just have to walk a little more, a few more steps. And here we find them, number 1. And then number 2, we find individuals who are very much like them in Indonesia, but living at a much later time. The Hobbit, we'll talk about the Hobbit later on. The Hobbit is a Homo habilis type individual, kind of like that. The wrist bones are like Homo habilis. And by the way, the wrist bones are like Australopithecines. So there's a question: should Homo habilis really be Australopithecine, or should it be Homo? Do you do it on the basis of anatomical situation, or do you do it on the basis of the fact that habilis use tools and are sophisticated in that sense? Well, you can do what you want with it. Fact is, we have individuals that were like the late Australopithecines acting like early Homo. Well, this is some of the places that they went eventually. One of the first things they did, of course, was to go straight across, following the tracks, which was what you do if you're a primate. And they got to Java, and we have the bones from Java, Homo erectus. And in fact, those were some of the earliest finds, except for Neanderthal, that we had. And that's another story. But eventually they got into places like North China. Now that's cold. That's like here in the winter time. But India, a place for a friend. We got into Europe, and as far north as India. That's not very warm either in the winter time. even during altithermal, when it was warmer than